So apparently they caught Floyd capping about buying some apartment buildings in New York. I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, remember he said he had bought his grandson some property, I think, in Manhattan as well too. So honestly, I didn't really, think a lot of this was a big deal. I mean, it kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But people on social media do what they do best, especially black people try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angela started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50 who, like I said, he got a burning vendetta against Floyd. Like, they beef. And sometimes they seem like they cool, but the beef is the beef. It seemed like on some homosexual shit, to be honest. Like, how he don't let go of that beef. I mean, and they both moved on and they grown. You know what I'm saying? He's still taking shots at him, but so be it. But let's talk about it. Check out the Music Entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And honestly, somebody said they bought something. I mean, I'm too productive and too much shit to do to be thinking about to fact checking. I mean, people on social media, honestly, and the media, I mean, y'all need to be worried about other things that's going on. I mean, you hear California is banning red dye and also telling people that they can't buy junk food with their food stamps now. And it's all cool, when the liberal shit is favoring what you want. But when they go too far left, now it's hurting them. I mean, tariffs, and you talking about tariffs and all that stuff. And people, oh man, it's a huge issue with tariffs, and I don't understand it. And you got to understand, a lot of them tariffs that they measure out that way, they making so much, they killing the public, they making so much profit both ways that them tariffs is just, they just gonna charge us more and keep their profit margins wide. If you know how much like really was charging citizens in China and America, dude, they'll overthrow the government. I'm telling you, how that business really work, how they taxing us, they keep their profit margins this wide. Real talk. They kind of telling you it's like this, but it's really, really wide. And as you know, they just gonna tax us until people wake up and see what's going on. But that's more important things to be talking about than that. But people at home who got too much time, search to see what Floyd owned, or remember they dealt with Jeezy, and Jeezy said he owned half of Atlanta. They said it was only two houses in Jeezy name at the versus battle with Gucci. And that lady got on the internet telling people that you can own homes, under different names and under with other business groups. So I don't have to put the home in my name. I can put it in the business group or whatever under another name. So like I said, a lot of people is just to the point where they got too much time in your hands. If you can fact check celebrities and you ain't wealthy or rich or where you want to be, then you need to just put your head down and grind. But that's what it's about. Every time we accomplish something, in the black community, I mean, I see people just want to tear it down. Now the whole word is because black men don't go to college, they illiterate. It's a bunch of the just generation that's illiterate. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. There's a bunch of kids illiterate. Trust me. It's kids that don't know how to read. It's kids that don't know how to write. Y'all just ain't paying attention. A lot of y'all kids can't read. Y'all don't know it. They just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about. But people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I mean, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you got to announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle with Steve. At some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun, but they realized, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay. I don't really need a house in Cali or in New York and in Vegas, and I don't need a house everywhere. I need, probably a good home, like a little spot on the East Coast, a little spot on, in Vegas, a little spot probably if I want to live somewhere down south. But each spot probably, got its purpose outside of me living there. I may allow a family member to live there. I might sell merchandise out of one of the cribs. Write that off. You might lose one as a crib or something like a merchandise or a SaaS warehouse. You know? So, but a lot of people want to keep up the facade that they got it. It's a lot of dudes that probably are celebrities or got money and they throw money at women when they don't have to. Just because who you are, what you got, women to sleep with you. But then you got guys that just come out, they so used to leading with their money, they'll lead with their money when they didn't even have to do it. You could have got it for free. It's like you going into a store and they like, oh man, we just want to give you this. And, oh no, what about a store? No, we want to give it to you for free. No, I insist on buying it. Like, come on. But I don't really feel the need to tear down a brother, honestly. Not for this. If he want to fake it, that's ultimately he got to deal with that. But people say, "Oh man, Floyd ain't bought that. Let me research it." And the Business Insider said he didn't have this. Or he bought a portion of it. It wasn't the whole 62. Like at 40, 50, if you still got a cap, and after everything Floyd accomplished, you can tell he refused. You got 1,000 cars for what? What's the point of having all them cars? You see people kind of get money, get shit, go through shit when they got money and they scale it back. It ain't nothing wrong to scale it back. Nothing wrong with it. You gotta think about it. You got all them cars. You got register every year. You got to pay insurance on them, especially on high price cars. You got all them houses. You got maintenance on the house, insurance on the house, some break on the house. If you ain't living in there and got nobody to manage the house, you got to get a property manager. Still got taxes on the house. So just think about all that type of shit. That's just money going out. When you get older, you don't need all that. You don't need it. But, 50, like I said, 50 has got a burning desire to destroy the black community. You ever notice that? He went at Madonna and he apologized. He don't go at white folks. He don't. He don't go at them folks. He talk about the people he employ on the shows and they business and borrowing money. You know what I'm saying? He always going at black people. You know what I'm saying? He the one that helped destroy New York rap. That's why New York rap ain't shit. Him and Jay-Z destroyed that shit. Real talk. All that he literally destroyed the rap game in New York because niggas was cool with Ja Rule and Irv Gotti and them. He really has that female mindset. Like, I get it. Honestly, I get it to a certain extent. I actually do get it where we're talking about all them enemy, but it's the rap game. If you cool with Ja, I'm beefing with you. It's like, damn. And really, he was mad at Ja Rule and them because they wouldn't put him on. Like, come on, don't no man owe you nothing. And we learn that early in life. Don't no man, the life ain't gonna, even if you earned it, life don't give it to you. And despite everything that 50 then overcame and that, he's still a bitch ass nigga. And that's just what it is. And, one of the reasons he is a bitch ass nigga, in my opinion, is to the fact that he do it to his own people. That's why when people say free Puff and R. Kelly, no, keep them ninjas. They did these things to their own people. And that's my biggest gripe with that. You can't do this to your own people. Primarily, what make you better than Brad, than Becky, than Amir that own a gas station in the hood that'll smoke a kid for stealing a 25-cent Laffy Taffy? They probably $1 now for them little ass Laffy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Who can make all this money in the ghetto and don't get nothing back? Fry all this chicken in the hood, and they don't eat the fried chicken, but make the hood sick and make all that money. What make him any different? It doesn't. Just love, oh man, yeah, fuck Floyd, and what do you do? Everything. You can't read and this, that, and the third. That just lets you know that was never your friend, Floyd. If you really pay attention, and you see, when you and your people you be with, you go through stuff that you see. Some women you might fall out with, they might just be like, all right. They might not make a big deal about it. Some women and people you fall out with, they try to disparage your name. You learn. You really learn. I don't feel like I need to defend myself. If y'all gonna believe what this motherfucker gotta say, believe him. I don't feel the need that I need to defend myself unless it's some shit, criminal shit. Like I'm a snake. I don't help nobody. I'm selfish. Cool. Let me be selfish by myself. Why defend myself against blatant lies unless it's criminal? But like I said before, if I'm Floyd, like looking at 50 funny. Was never your homie, he was a user. You know, everybody that 50 was cool with, he fell out with or something happened, you know, he aired their business out, writing in books and shit. He's a fucking male Wendy Williams. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the music entertainment playlist. Hit the link in the description. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Join the Patreon. Peace.